Hey everyone, welcome back to 5 Day Crypto. My name is Chase. Today is Tuesday, February 16th of 2021, and today we are going to be talking about AAVE, also spelled AAVE. Hey everyone, welcome back to 5 Day Crypto. My name is Chase. Today is Tuesday, February 16th of 2021, and today we are going to be talking about AAVE, also spelled AAVE. So that is the symbol, and it is the number 16 ranked coin on CoinMarketCap with almost $5.5 billion in market cap. So very strong, lots of money back in it, and currently down as the rest of the market is right now. AAVE is down just about 7.5%. Market cap has fallen a little bit, and volume is also down, but that's with the rest of the market. So nothing too worrisome in the whole of crypto right now, and I'm going to show you why in just a minute, especially with AAVE. I think we got some good things coming, and if you look in the charts, and we just stick to the charts and not rumors or news, and we just go based off what we see in the charts, things are looking okay, and I'm going to show you right now. So this is AAVE on the daily chart, and this is our 21-day moving average, excuse me. This is our 50-day moving average, and this is our 100. You can know that AAVE is a younger coin, so it doesn't have a 200-day moving average yet, which we also like to see. But sometimes on the younger coins, you got to use a little bit smaller of time frame on the moving averages, and you want these moving averages to act as support. So you can see we're coming down right now, and looking back at this area, you can see it didn't quite hold that first one, but it did hold perfectly on the 50. So that's what we're going to look for again. If we could get a bounce off of this and move back higher, that'll be a very bullish sign, and we're going to look in just a moment and show you where we could be headed next. If we break this level, which should be about right at 400, if you look to the left here in the yellow and the green, these are the exponential moving averages currently. Those will change with time and with price as necessary. So as this comes down, the faster it comes down, those numbers will change over there. So if we can continue this move, I would look for about $400 on the yellow. If that breaks, then it depends on how fast it goes down. If it breaks immediately down, like a quick long red candle, it'll be around, upper threes, mid threes or something like that. Just around, it's not going to change much basically. If it slow bleeds like this, you could really start to see it curving down. So if it keeps continuing to slow bleed, it will really start curving down here, and we could be maybe around this level, 250 to 275-ish. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm just saying that's what to look for and prepare for if it starts happening. I don't even necessarily think that's going to happen. I think the odds are either this line will hold or it will do something like this and just briefly wick and then kind of zoom back out of it. I don't think we're done in altcoins with this move. I don't think this is the end of alt season quite yet, and I'm going to show you why in just a minute. So if we go over to the weekly, now this is on a log scale, so it looks a little different. You might be used to something like that if you've looked on a bigger time frame. This is on a log scale, and if you've been around charting for a while, you might see what I'm seeing. If not, you're about ready to have some fun here. So Elliot Wave theory, there's always 5 legs to a wave. There's always the first move and the third move and the fifth move are always up, and the second and the fourth are always down. Now watch this. So after our first move up, 1, leg 2 down, leg 3 is always the longest, and it's always up. Leg 4 is always down. Leg 5 is always up, and it's usually sharper than the previous 2 moves. So it's usually kind of like the last leg in the move. So if we scroll up here, let's look where we could be. Now, we don't know where to put this, right? We have no idea. But do we? if we go back and get a measured move here on what this move was from start to end on the top, look at the numbers. That's 279% from bottom to top. Now, we don't have to repeat that. Elliott waves don't often do exact numbers or even relatively close to it. But if, let's say it does just a little, like this first move is over 100%, just the first candle. So maybe we do 100% conservatively, and then we'll do that 279 or 270 and see where those moves would get us. So let's say it ends this week. We have still have 5 days left in this candle, but say we close down in this area, right? And 100% above that puts us 730s. So let's say 700 to 750, somewhere in that area, conservatively for the fifth leg. Now, if you could see that, where that would put us, it's not very high. So I think we could be in for something about like that first leg. So that would put us much closer to where that top is now, and say 200. That's about the same move as that first leg. That would put us an additional $1,000 higher, around 1,300 to 1,500, I would say, if you're doing that measured move. Now, if you look at it and zoom out, that is almost a textbook Elliott wave. Now, what I said earlier is your fifth wave is usually much more steep, and it's kind of like you're ending to the current 5 waves. Then you're going to usually have an ABC correction, and then you'll start this whole thing over again. And I got some more good news for you in just a minute. So maybe it goes up more like that over the next few weeks, instead of taking, I think this move took, let's look how long this move took. So this was, about a month. So maybe we do a month, and a month would put us mid-March, right? Over in that area. So let's take that. Maybe it does something like that for a blow off, and you can see the numbers get out of hand pretty quick. Now, that doesn't mean that's your top. That doesn't mean that after this you're going back down to in a bear market forever. No. Watch this. What if on the macro trend, since AAVE is so young, what if we get that final fifth leg, right? What if this move is only leg 1 in the macro trend? Then we have our ABC correction. We end somewhere around here. That would be leg 2, right where we are now. Leg 3 is always your longest and most gains. What if that was leg 1? What do you think that leg 3 would look like? It could get out of hand quick. Now, this is on a log scale, so it doesn't have to go this high. Well, I'll show you what I mean. Watch when I take it off a log scale. See how wacky it gets? So, not saying that we're going to go to 30,000 or anything like that, but just some food for thought. What if this ends up being leg 1, which it would in a macro trend? If you look at Bitcoin in the early stages, you have Elliott waves all over the place. You could take Elliott waves on the daily scale, the weekly scale, the monthly scale, the 4-hour scale. You can find Elliott waves. So if you zoom out to all time, this could very well end up being leg 1 by springtime. And then you'd have an ABC correction. Usually ABC would be like, you don't know what I'm talking about. You'd finish your fifth leg, then you have A down, B up, and then C down. Now that is called a flat correction. If you have a zigzag correction, it usually goes a little bit lower than this. So if you had a zigzag correction, which oftentimes it does do that. You would go, instead of A down, B up, C down, your C would just extend farther. So something to watch for, but we can't tell what that's going to happen until it happens. But so far, this is a perfect Elliott Wave formation. I think we're in leg 4 right now. We could have another week, so you have to have some patience here. But hopefully this is the last week. Maybe towards the end of this week, we start moving back the other way. We don't know yet. Just giving you some heads up to what to look for. Now, if you're new here, welcome in. I started this channel just to combat all the hype boys on YouTube. I do this full time. This is how I make my living. I've been in crypto for almost 5 years now. So I make 10 new videos a week. Each video, we try to do a different altcoin. Our primary focus is my top 5 personally, which is Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, Cardano, and Polkadot. We usually, like we're doing now, AAVE, any kind of popular coins like that. Yeah, I usually focus on coins over $1 billion market cap. That's just my preference. I think everything else, obviously you have to build up your coins, but everything else is kind of just too risky for me to get into. I have a high enough portfolio now that I don't want to risk anything else. So I stick to the top 20 to 40 coins, and that's it. That's just my personal preference. If you want to look at moonshots and stuff, there's plenty channels for that. I'm here to keep to the big guns, and that's what I have for you. Please like and subscribe if you like it. If not, thanks for your time anyway, and we'll see you on the next video.